Hey and welcome to Mad News. As you know, I cover in Mad News every week the kind of summary of what exactly happened in cryptocurrency world. So, Mad News is designed for everyone who is not following crypto day by day or just maybe looking for some curious story or news which maybe you've missed. So you can actually see what exactly happened in cryptocurrency world over last week, last 7 days. So especially if you don't follow it day by day. Binance came up worth over $300 billion comparing to Coinbase at only $70 billion and Kraken and $10 billion. So as you can see, there is a lot of money when Binance actually, it's worth. And looking at it's actually biggest exchange in the world, I'm glad that, we see this is company which, it's actually competing with the when it comes to worth with the major companies in the whole world, and I'm glad that cryptocurrency world is actually bringing that money into the game. So coming to another news, I'll just cover some of the short ones and some of the meme tokens as well before I go to the main things. New Sheep Whale bought 171 billion tokens. So following the global cryptocurrency market, Shiba Inu, this guy made two large transactions. The first large transaction appeared on the blockchain 1 day ago when the whale bought 6 million worth of sheep tokens. And then we saw another one which is for 2.3 million worth of tokens. So total over 8.6 million already bought in Shiba. And looking, this is a meme coin, right? So looking that the more whales the better, especially when they're buying, not selling. So with increased control by whales, market participants expect a trend reversal. After sheep reached the previous at the all-time high, the share of whales of the network slightly decreased, which led to a massive 45% correction in less than a week. So, this is in a way a good news for, I think, everyone, especially interested in those meme coins. Another news from KuCoin actually as well. KuCoin Labs launches a $100 million venture capital fund to empower early stage metaverse projects. So literally we see after Facebook changing the name to Meta, they're much more kind of topic, kind of goal and targeting into metaverse. Obviously, was it happening before? Yes, it was. It wasn't just on a big spotlight. So, they were working on those projects for a long time, but KuCoin Labs, the company behind the world's 6th largest cryptocurrency exchange by trading volume with more than 500 crypto assets listed, announced on Wednesday they will be launching this 100 million metaverse fund for early stage projects. So that means more of the metaverse project will be able to appear through their program. Also, that I talk a lot about diversifying and especially, taking consideration risks with DeFi, and we see that it's always important to diversify and always consider that risks because they happen every day. And we see it right now with the DeFi lender BZX, which suffers hack for reported $55 million. So, decentralized finance DeFi lender BZX suffered a hack of reportedly this $55 million, according to a tweet on Friday by blockchain security firm Slowmist. BZX private key was compromised and over $55 million stolen so far, and they will continue to update both. But as you can see, such a things will happen. BZX already suffered 3 hacks last year, although it was able to recover 8 million in cryptocurrency from the third and largest of these attacks, which occurred in September. But the 2 other attacks for 630 and 350 respectively occurred in February. So I'm always putting those hacks and kind of information about what happens and the money stolen to make you cautious and always diversify the money. This is the extremely important thing. Don't put all your money into DeFi or one project. You always diversify it, as you never know what might gonna happen, especially with hacks, private keys kind of being breached, or maybe some flash loans. You never know what might happen with the money. Another news, this time from US, Miami to give Bitcoin yield from Miami coin to its citizens. As you know, previously in Mad News I covered that Miami actually has their own coin, Miami, and the city's mayor Francis Suarez announced the news on CoinDesk TV on Thursday. So the city of Miami will soon give out a Bitcoin yield from the staking of its cryptocurrency to its citizens, and Miami Mayor Francis Suarez announced that on Thursday. So they're going to be the first city in America to give Bitcoin yield as a dividend directly to its residents. The yield comes from the staking of the city's own cryptocurrency, Miami Coin, which was introduced early this year, as I mentioned to you as well on the Mad News, and has already earned over $21 million in the past 3 months for Miami. Suarez noted that if you were to annualize that revenue, it would equal roughly 1/5 of Miami's total tax revenue of $400 million. So, you can actually watch the video of Francis Suarez on CoinDesk, which I think, it's great for that city, as I see more cities are going into that direction. And we see that NYC, New York City, is getting its own city coin in line with the upcoming mayor's crypto hub vision. And what happened is that New York City is about to get its own digital token in line with the vision of the mayor-elect Eric Adams to transform the Big Apple into cryptocurrency hub. So it looks like they're actually following Miami Coin and developing something of their own. The coin is called NYC Coin and is being launched by Citycoins, a civic-minded community and open source protocol that gives investors an avenue to support their cities by expanding their crypto treasury while earning for themselves. So when bought or mined, it allocates 30% of its reward to the city. And NYC Coin launch follows obviously close behind Miami Coin, which I just covered, which to date has earned more than $21 million. So to be honest, this is quite amazing, looking that there's another big city coming into cryptocurrency and actually launching its own coin, and probably maybe in the future like Miami Coin looking for dividends for their for their citizens. And another thing from New York incoming mayor says crypto should be taught in school, and he's actually mayor-elect Eric Adams thinks that schools should add cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to the curriculum. So, in an interview with the CNN State of Union, Eric Adams said that the Bitcoin is the new way of paying for goods and services throughout the entire globe, and the schools must teach the technology behind it as well as this new way of thinking. When I talked about blockchain and Bitcoins, young people on the street stopped and asked me, "What is it?" Adams told CNN on Sunday. When asked whether he could explain Bitcoin to viewers in 30 seconds, he said that even experts would have a challenge doing that. The mayor-elect did not specify whether he was referring to elementary, high school, or the tertiary level education, but when asked whether he would encourage business in New York City to accept Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, Adams said that they were going to look at it and treat carefully. "We're going to get it right," continued Adams. So you can see he's looking into implementing that at school. Personally, I totally agree with that, looking that this is the technology of the future, which is expanding and evolving. So I think it definitely should be implemented within the school education. And I know the school education will need to transform to accept that as well. So, another news bit from the hardware, Bitmain to launch new Bitcoin miner with a tutored hash power of 150 TH per second. And the China-based Bitmain, the world's largest Bitcoin mining equipment manufacturer, is set to launch their new Bitcoin miner with familiar with the matter told the block. The miner is designed on the latest 5nm chip technology, which is faster and takes less energy, and it boasts a computing power of advertising. Lovely. Obviously, they need to make money as well. That totally makes sense. So it boasts a computing power of 150 terahashes TH per second with energy consumption of 3.1 kilowatts per hour. So as you can see, for everyone who will be, using those new technology, will be see that, the current most powerful equipment, which is S19 Pro, is designed on the 7 and 9 nanometer chip and has hash power of 110 terahash per second with a power consumption of also 3.1. So as you can see, this miner will be 36% stronger, but on the same energy usage. That's great for everyone who is mining, and also I would say for the future of blockchain cryptocurrencies, because that means there will be more hash power, there will be more mining going on with the same amount of power being consumed. I hope that at some point also the power will be able to reduce it, so we actually don't take that much for the planet, but you can expect everything to be happening at the beginning. I think it's a great news in general. Following also the meme coins, and actually the biggest, I would say one of the biggest DEXs and DeFi, actually PancakeSwap. What happened is they actually tweeted something which I thought I'll actually show you. 6,149,446 cake just burnt. That's $123 million of cake has been burned. So this is a big, because that means that 445,000 cake bought back from the market, trading prediction NFT market. So whoever's holding cake long term, you can actually see that over months and years probably it will grow, especially that their burning mechanism works. And looking at PancakeSwap as Uniswap as well, they're the biggest places to find those meme coins, or shit coins, so people just call it. They get a lot of that traffic and a lot of fees. So I think that's pretty awesome, and I think it will impact positively the price of cake in the future. So following coins, I want to just move to the MasterCard a bit, because MasterCard to launch crypto-linked payment cards in Asia Pacific. MasterCard has partnered with 3 leading cryptocurrencies company in Asia as a part of plans to launch crypto-backed payment cards in the region. And according to the announcement, MasterCard, the 3 of the partners are Hong Kong-based crypto trading startup Amber Group, Australian cryptocurrency exchange CoinJar, and a Siam commercial bank-owned exchange platform Bitcoin. These 3 companies are the first APAC-based virtual currency firms to join MasterCard's crypto card program. As you know, paying with crypto through card is really easy. And I think everyone should have access to an easy way to pay for their groceries with your cash using a crypto card. It's just easy. It should be available to anyone, and we see some companies already doing it. I see Binance have their own card. I see already Wirex have their own card, CryptoPay. By the way, I actually lately don't really recommend Wirex that much, as I see there's a lot of problems coming from the users and some of the accounts closed. Actually, Wirex has closed my accounts personal without telling me why, and this just stated that they state in terms and conditions they can do it, and they will do it. So it's sometimes can be funny, so also be careful with that provider. It's just a word of caution. But what's amazing is that those kind of partnerships will make the crypto more available to people on a daily basis, and I think this is a positive news for everyone, as in general when it comes to spending money, we want it to access instantly, right? And still staying in Asia, Bank of China reveals a machine that converts foreign currency to digital yuan. So the Bank of China has shown a machine that converts foreign currency into digital yuan, CBDC. China Times reported today. The machine is likely in preparation for the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, when central bank digital currency is set to be introduced to the rest of the world. And users need to link their passport to the transaction but don't need a bank account, according to the report. And the machine, unveiled at China's International Import Expo in Shanghai, currently will support 17 foreign currencies. And foreigners in China have been able to use the digital yuan since at least May of this year. So, this is pretty cool, I think, for everyone who, will be in China. To be honest, I'm not sure what to think yet about CBDC and kind of which way, kind of direction it will go. But looking that the machine will require a passport but not a bank account, I think it might be a positive thing. Another thing, and Tether USDT to launch on Avalanche. So we see that company behind the stablecoin also said that through an integration with Bitfinex, investors would have fast access to the token on crypto exchange at low cost. As obviously USDT on the Ethereum ERC20, I'm sorry to say, but it's expensive, and because of it, I'm totally a fan of TRX and TRC20 protocol. But looking at other platforms like Avalanche are building and supporting that USDT, I think it's something positive. And now another news from meme coins. Now stay in touch, because if you're a fan of Dogecoin will hit the moon. Literally. Doge-1 moon mission is set for launch with SpaceX in early 2020. So Doge-1, The first crypto-funded mission to the moon is set to launch early next year, following a new partnership between two blockchain companies and manufacturers, Geometric Energy Corporation and also known as the GEC. Smart exchange ecosystem Unison and the decentralized finance incubator ZenX announced Wednesday that they are in the process of building and launching Doge-1, a 40 kilogram, roughly 88 pounds, CubeSat that will provide a new use case for cryptocurrencies. The CubeSat will travel to a stable lunar orbit in order to obtain lunar spatial intelligence from sensors and cameras that will be sent back to GEC for analysis. We also saw a tweet from Elon, SpaceX launching satellite Doge-1 to the moon next year. Mission paid in Doge, first crypto in space, first meme in space, and literally to the moon. Another news also coming from Metaverse. As you know, I covered that, and I'll actually be making more videos, separate videos about Metaverse itself and meta tokens. Barbados to open embassy in the Metaverse. So the tiny island nation of Barbados announced it will build a virtual embassy in Decentraland. So this is, I think, a first step for a country to build an embassy in decentralized worlds and in the Metaverse. We saw already exchanges like, KuCoin or Binance building an office in Decentraland in Metaverse. That's not exactly Decentraland, but this is an embassy. It's actually embassy of a country. So this is, I would say, a first step coming to the future, that more things will be in the Metaverse, and in a way will probably give us even easier access to those things. So now, let's just cover at the end one of the things from the NFT. NFT marketplace OpenSea hits 10 billion in total volume, and just 3 months after reaching the first billion mark, NFT platform OpenSea has today officially traded over 10 billion in volume. That's an extremely big amount of money. Looking that OpenSea sells all kinds of NFTs around the world, which I think it's awesome for the platform itself. And the last news which I like to cover is actually, I'm a fan of Disney NFTs. So Disney is launching a series of NFT statues to capture moments from Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and more in the Golden Moments NFT collection. This being unveiled gradually, culminating on November 12th with a special ultra-rare digital collectible, and those that get NFT will also receive 3 months of Disney Plus, Netflix-like streaming platform, while ultra-rare digital NFT holders will receive a 12-month subscription. So, this is great, looking that Disney is also joining the NFT. We saw that, previous, like Marvel already started that, and I think it's great because that means that more projects will be through the NFT technology, and that means NFT technology might be actually the future of music, art, items, gaming. So we'll see how it goes. This is it for today's Mad News. I hope you enjoyed that. If yes, you know what to do. Leave a like and hit that subscribe button, so thanks to it, you're up to date with everything what's going on. And well, see you in the next video. Take care.